Oh my goodness. What is up, buddy? How have you been? I hope you've been doing good. Your content is always killing it, my friend. Freaking love watching it. I've never done OBS streaming, and so I'm sure like everything's way out of whack. It's terrible, I'm sure, but it's all good. We're working with what we got. Plus, we're in the middle of moving right now too, so everything's kind of disheveled, anyways. But no, we're doing good. We're doing good. Just been working a ton. Um, got some platelet injections on my knee and ankle, so hopefully that makes them heal a little bit quicker, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I've never streamed before, so I don't think I'll get a ton of people, but at least wanted to get some booster bundles out there on the website. Just going to see if anyone wanted to chill for a second. If not, it's all good. We'll just throw it up on the website. I'll take a nap, and I'm happy with that. A ton more space. So I built a really big house. Built this really nice house, but we haven't sold this house yet. And so we've just been living here because like the new house doesn't have a fence yet, and we have a dog, and we don't want our dog to escape. And so finally, this house is sold. They just don't close on it till the 11th or 21st of April. So we're starting to now get everything moved out and move into the other place. So back in October, if you look at my Instagram, you'll see a post of my undercover car just completely crashed. Some dude, some 74-year-old guy, totally rammed into my car and like demolished me and screwed up my ankle and my knee, but I'm still working and I'm still doing everything. I'm just like, man, my leg really hurts lately. And then I got some MRIs done recently, and they're like, hey, your ankle tendons are still torn and your knee is like still messed up. I'm like, oh, well, that explains a lot. So got some platelet injections yesterday, which hurt. And we're going to see how that goes. I hear it's really effective though, so I'm excited to try. I know, the 74-year-old guy. Oh, it was rough. If you look at my Instagram and scroll down a little bit, you'll see how wrecked my car is. But then what's funny is you'll see like my Pokemon deliveries for the day on the top of the car. It's like that's the first thing I fished out of the car after the wreck. I'm like, but I got my deliveries to make. So bad. So bad, but so good at the same time. I don't know. He did mess me up really good. But still been working, still been doing all the crazy stuff I do, just with a much greater level of pain, for sure. But that's okay. Oh, I wish I could show you. I wish I could somehow send this to you. I have, let's see, in that closet back there, like the biggest, heaviest box of bulk you've ever seen. And I know you're the bulk guy. I wish I could just like send it to you somehow, but it's so damn heavy. Yeah, delivery secured. We never fail to get those out. Never ever fail to get those out. And I'm excited for the new house because we're going to have a much bigger area to do all the computer stuff and stream. And this desk that I have right now, I really hate it. It's L-shaped. And so if I want to rip packs, I have to like reach around my microphone, reach around my phone, and like very inconveniently do it. And so I like how the new layout's going to be. It's going to have like a lot more space for me to function and do everything I need to do. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, the new setup should be a lot better. A lot more space. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. But this is what we have to deal with today. We got our case of Surging Sparks booster bundles. The only thing you can ever get from distribution, I swear. This is it. This is it. Gonna get some of these out to some people. It'll be good. The website's been doing actually really good. I'm very, very happy about it. What's up, Kai? How you doing, buddy? And hey, I appreciate it. Was cool to see you too. My dad, he's hilarious. You know what? He knows nothing about Pokemon, but he'll sit there and BS with you forever. It's great. Ad tech, I see. That's why like you have like the best little shorts, and like you are like a walking advertisement. It's great. I love it. I love it. What do I do? So I am, let's see. Every state does this different, so I'm not sure if this will make sense or not. But I am state police with my state, with adult probation and parole. But then also, I'm on their fugitive apprehension team, and I have a deputation with the marshals. And so I do stuff with them too. That's why we do all the Poke Police investigation videos. That's why we're always looking into things, because I'm just nosy and I love investigating things anyways. That's why we have our Destin Rivals Scammers scammer video that we recently did. Love it. It's exciting most days, because realistically that's all I do is go find people. So it's pretty crazy, and I'm the shield guy too, and so pretty much I have a ballistic shield and my pistol, and I'm at the front of the line on a house entry, and I'm the one that's dumb enough to do that. Good times. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm the tank paladin if we're still playing World of Warcraft back in the day. Oh man, I miss that for sure. Definitely miss that. Back when it was good. Well, I don't think we're gonna get probably so I work northern Utah. And so I do like Davis, Weber, Logan, those kind of places. I do go down to Salt Lake from time to time. Depends on if I have a case down there or not. But they have their own Salt Lake team as well. And so they do have their own thing going on. Man, I'll never be able to afford another tattoo again. And you know what? I wish I shaved my arm so that way you could see the whole thing. But unfortunately, I am one hairy mofo. And this camera kind of sucks. But this is like a big xenomorph dragon popping out of like all this biomechanical armor stuff. Really hard to tell on this camera, but just kind of some crazy stuff going on. If I were to do my other arm, which I hope to do at some point, it'd be more like Titan, kind of like armor, and have like red power veins kind of going through the whole thing. Something crazy like that. But I'm not done with this tattoo. I still want it to like spread across my chest, go down to my ribs, and I still want it to be a much bigger piece than what it is for sure. To have a good artist, it is very, very expensive. And now that I'm buying this new house, there's no way I will be able to afford another tattoo ever again. And then having a kid. Having a kid will completely drain your money and your gains as well. I used to go to the gym every single night, but kids definitely will take that away, but that's okay because I love my kid. She is adorable as hell. And I have a cat that is just attacking me right now. Come here, Jade. Come here. Never mind. She doesn't want to hang out. Hey. This is Jade, our cute little cat. We also have a dog. She's somewhere. Daisy. Come here. She might be outside. Oh yeah, always family first. 100%. I used to do late night gym sessions all the time, but usually I'm working like really, really late. So lately has not been able to happen for like 2 years. It's been like 2 years. I haven't like completely lost everything, but I used to be at least 20 pounds heavier for sure. Well, I appreciate you hanging out and at least saying hi. This is my first time ever throwing up a stream. I didn't have like any high expectations for it. I didn't even like advertise it or like let people know it was going to happen. It was kind of an impulsive thing. I don't know if you watched those eBay scam videos I put up, but those those eBay scams are so annoying. So annoying. Oh, you know what? One of my very good friends does strongman, and he's probably like #1 in the state for our state. He's crazy. He is so strong. LeBron, what's up, bro? LeBron is the man. Sorry I haven't been able to look at your text, LeBron. I actually have my phone set up as a secondary camera, so if I do end up wanting to rip some packs, it's just boom, right there. So I'm not able to look at my text messages, but I saw you sent me stuff. Oh, I wasn't expecting to kill anything. To be honest, all my stuff happens so passively that most people probably think I'm like a robot that doesn't really exist. So it's all good. It's all good. It doesn't bug me at all. I don't really have the strongest online presence yet, but we're working on it. Yeah, the eBay scams are nuts. The eBay scams are nuts. What'd you get, LeBron? What hits did you get? Let's check this out. Let's see how Destined Rival scams are going. Let's see if there's a lot of them. eBay. Let's see. Destined Rivals booster box. Watch all these scammer things. Read description, so you know that one's going to be a scam. Read description, so you know that's going to be a scam. Let's see. It looks like a lot of them have gone down. I know I reported a lot of accounts, so I'm wondering if I got a lot of them banned, which kind of makes me happy. And all the scammers have been coming out of the woodwork and like being super pissed off. But see, this read description, that one's going to be a scam. Read description, that's going to be a scam. It's just so dirty how they do it. They're like, oh, look, you're getting a booster box. And then you go down here and it's like, oh, not for humans. This is a fake post. And here's the really bad part. Here's the really bad part. This already has 5 sold. Like, this already has 5 sold. That is so crazy. I just can't believe it. Oh, you got Lily's Clefairy? The SIR? No way. No way. LeBron, I got the Zoroark SIR. I opened up 1 ETB and 1 booster bundle. I wasn't even going to do that. I haven't opened up packs for a minute. But I ended up getting that, and I'm like, ooh, that's some luck right there. So anyways, but this is crazy. Someone's selling these for 175, these scams, and they've already sold 5. So they're making money off of this. They are absolutely making money off of this. Then you have a Pokemon Center ETB. 3 of these have sold, $55 each. And again, humans beware, bots and scalpers only. And it's like, this isn't real. You're only going to get a picture. I can't believe it. And yeah, this isn't even hitting scalpers. You're right, Mies. You're absolutely right. Like, this is not hitting scalpers. These are getting newer people to the hobby that don't know any better, and they're just like, stuff's so hard to get. I just want a good deal. And then they end up getting scammed, and this is such a bad taste to put in a new person's like experience. I really hate it. Here's another one. Please read description. Oh, and you got the Reshiram. Oh my goodness. LeBron, I need you to open my packs. I need you to 100% open up my packs. That's for sure. So anyways, and this one even has like a description to it, but then it's just like, you're only going to get a piece of paper right there. Like, that is so rotten. And between all the eBay messages I've gotten, like, everybody's been raging at me and they think they're on a moral high ground. They're like, oh yeah, totally better than scalpers. And they're like, oh, you're a scalper. And like, they just get mad. They just get so mad. It is crazy. We just kind of go off. So I got a follow-up video to do. I definitely need to do a follow-up on what we've done. But yeah, and I even tried to hit up eBay and be like, you guys need to have like a little conversation with me or something, or you know, we need to figure something out, because this is crazy and eBay won't even give me the time of day. They've banned some of the accounts that we've dealt with, but they haven't banned all of them. It's kind of annoying. Really annoying. So with your marketing stuff, Rar, do you like sell services in that regards, or how does that all work? Ooh, and we're going to do a little fun eBay video of us cracking out a PSA 9 Lugia that actually looks really clean. I think the only reason why I didn't get a PSA 10, and I was looking at it through the slab, is I think it has a little speck of like skin on it trapped inside on top of the card. So we're going to scrape that off, crack the slab, and try to regrade it. Do a little experiment, see if PSA randomly is like, yeah, we're gonna definitely make this a 10. We'll see. Oops, I don't know what that did. Oh, okay. That's kind of nifty. But yeah, I need to share this video out a little bit more. We definitely need to get that a little bit more known. This is crazy. Just blows my mind what people are doing. Okay. I think we're just going to upload some stuff. We're going to get some booster bundles up on the website. Let me find Wix here. Let's find us some Wix. There we go. I see. You do a really good job of that too. Like, your stuff always pops up for me all the time. and it's so well crafted. Like the way you talk, your speech, like how clear you are. I stumble on my words all the time, especially if I try to talk too quick. And so, and then just like the way you have your edits done, it's just so clean. It's just so clean, so good. It is definitely awesome. I almost need 3 computer screens. I think that's what I need to do. Oh, did they save their... Did they tell you what the result was or no? Because I know with PSA, they'll tell you if you hit the minimum grade or not. And so I don't know if Beckett does the same. Yeah, we have a Lugia we're going to regrade. Because I think I can crack it open, get that fleck of skin off, and it really looks good other than that. I might try one of my 151 Snorlax Pokemon Center promos. Might give that a shot. And what else? What else? I think I'm going to send in that Enzorark SAR2 or SIR. We're going to send that in. See if we can get a 10. See if we can get a quick 10. We're going to pay for the quicker grading. See what happens. I'll get that out tomorrow. You know what? I am terrible at creating shorts. Like, I can sit in front of a camera and just talk and talk and talk forever, but I cannot do shorts for the life of me. I cannot do shorts for the life of me. I'm terrible at them. And some reason to me, they feel like, even if I'm just doing 1 or 2, they feel like they're so much more work than me just making a longer video. I don't know why. I know that's not true, but some reason in my head, I'm just like, that's what it is. And yeah, still through PSA. I like Beckett, but the only way I'm going to grade through Beckett now is if I get a PSA 10, and then I'll send it to them and do a crossover grade and say, hey, if it hits a pristine 10 or black label 10, then crack it out, put it in a Beckett slab, but if not, just leave it, and we're not going to do it. But CGC, at my card shows, I have a really hard time selling. CGC does not sell well. And then Beckett, even if it's not a pristine 10 or a black label, they're really, really hard to sell at the vending shows that I do. And so I just will not take Beckett 9.5s. Nervous about pre-grading? You know what? I've sent in some cards that are absolutely perfect that still get 9s or even 8s or 7s. PSA is random. Sometimes you gotta send it in a few times, and it's just obnoxious because it's never consistent. But you definitely should grade. Like, it's nothing to really be too intimidated by. I'd say the entry process is the worst part, but once you kind of get that down and how it works, it's such an easy process. It's more of just annoying having to wait like 2 to 3 months to get your stuff back, and then getting frustrated when PSA damages your cards. They sent me a Roaring Moon, Japanese SAR from Terrestrial back. They put it in a PSA 10 slab, but then they indented the front like crazy, and I'd never send the card in like that, so I was a little frustrated. There's definitely things they mess up on, but it's part of the gamble. Definitely part of the gamble. The hardest part is waiting. The data entry and waiting, for sure. Not very fun. And when they screw things up. There's a lot of things that are frustrating about it, but it's all part of the game, though. It's all part of the game, especially with so many people coming to the hobby. And now it used to be that people kind of more preferred raw cards, but all these newer people to the hobby think they're grading experts all of a sudden. And so now they're getting definitely flooded, which is fine. I want more slabs on the market anyways. I love it. But it ends up being that, like, every time I go to a show and I'm vending, they look at a card and it's definitely near mint, and people need to remember that near mint is PSA 7 through 8. Those are near mint grades. And so a lot of people look at something and be like, oh, I don't think that 10, and then they try to haggle on price. And it's like, no, it's still near mint. Like, it won't 10, but it could probably 9. And if not, worse, it gets a 7 or 8. That's still near mint. And so a lot of people try to haggle on that, or on a PSA 9 price. Like, PSA 9 is still mint. And I think with PSA changing and making their grading to a PSA 10 harder, I think it's going to make a PSA 9 worth more, if that makes sense, since PSA 10 is going to be harder to get. Oh, Rar, you didn't have to get any bundles? Dang it. I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. But definitely did not have to, but I really do appreciate it. Let's take a look real quick. 3 of them? Oh, man, you went overboard. You definitely didn't have to do that. But we're going to crack open the case. We are going to crack open the case. Yeah, Surging Sparks is like the only thing I've been able to get from Distro lately. And they're putting it right below market, which is annoying. But again, like, I just saw all those eBay scams, and I'm like, I really want to do something, because I guess that doesn't even really help the situation. It's just like a feel-good thing, just a feel-good thing. And I just want people to win, I just want people to win. What are you thinking, Rar? Top 3? Do you want it randomly throughout the whole stack? What do you think? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go down into the whole thing. We're going to do top 1, middle 1, and right here. Ooh. We're just diving in. We are just diving in. We even got nice boxes. We got very nice boxes. This kind of reminds me of my, oh, and you got some mystery stuff too? Man, you really didn't have to do that. You really, really didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. Oh, you're right. You know what? I miscalculated. Let's see. I didn't miscalculate it, but I just read the order wrong. So 2 bundles and 1 mystery pack. You're right. This kind of reminds me of Rip and Ship days, though. I kind of miss those a little bit, but they take up so much time. So 2 bundles. Rar, do you want to see how we do the mystery product? And I take the mystery product everywhere with me, to our trade shows. To our vending shows. And I end up, I don't know. That's just how I get them all fulfilled. I'll show you. I haven't done Heatwave yet. I have not done Heatwave because the initial buy-in price of it was crazy. I don't know where the price is going to go a month or two from now. I'm going to let it settle in, especially when Glory of Team Rocket comes out. I think when Glory of Team Rocket comes out, it might dip down a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. Because Battle Partners took a pretty hard dip too. So I'm going to let it simmer for a minute. Okay, so whenever I get a mystery product order, or whenever I do it at our card shows, we have a interactive wheel. We have an interactive wheel right here. And so this is how we do it. Basically, it's an exact inventory. Every time a pack is hit, it makes the chance of getting something else totally different, or increase. So we'll see. You can purchase it and I'll ship it out to you. If you want me to rip it, I can rip it, but that's up to you. It doesn't have to be ripped. You can keep it sealed, because I am all about sealed collections. I want people to have whatever they want sealed. I'm not going to be cutting any kind of plastic wrap, essentially. We're not doing that. All right, buddy, here we go. The wheel decides our fate. Let's take a look. Ancient Roar. We're going to do a pick two, keep one. Pick two, keep one. So Ancient Roar or option 2. Let's see what option 2 is. Or option 3. Ancient Roar, Stellar Miracle, or Triple Beat. Which one? Which one would you like to do, my friend? Yeah, you can totally get a bundle. You just purchase them on our website, HozGamesandCards.com. I'm sorry. We totally didn't get you something epic. I tried. I really did try. So the last show we did, someone took down the 151 UPC. That was really cool to see. That was really, really cool to see. It's up to you, Kai. I mean, the nice thing about the website is I can ship it out to you if you want shipping, or you can select a store pickup, whichever works. No, I appreciate you, man. I'm so sad every time you have your rip and ships. I'm like always at work doing something stupid. But one of these days I'm gonna catch you on a good day. Whoops. Did not mean to pull up my email on that screen. That's embarrassing. You know what we have too? I'm kind of surprised people haven't gone for. I know people don't really like Pokemon Go, and I've never really opened it. I wasn't around for when Pokemon Go came out. But we have these really cool, like, 3-pack pin collections with these promo cards of, like, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. We have, like, a 6-pack case. Kind of surprised no one really goes for them. They're a good price. Maybe someday people will like Pokemon Go, but probably not anytime soon, right? I don't know. I haven't opened it, so I guess I can't talk. I have no idea. I got 2 cases of these, so. So are you pretty good, Rar, at making like all the thumbnail pictures and stuff like that? I just recently got Canva and started figuring that out. So I'm just like making all kinds of weird little designs. My Venmo stuff for like the card shows and stuff like that, and our thumbnail pictures for videos. Just been going crazy with it. And I'm really hoping we get to give away this someday. The Prismatic Evolution Pokemon Center ETB. I really hope we get to that point someday. That'd be a lot of fun. Oh, very cool. I need to revamp my website. So I don't know anything about website building. I just kind of did it from YouTube. And there's a lot, like, I want to change everything. I want to change everything. Like, when I fill this bar up, it turns into like this big side scroller. I want to get to the point to where when I scroll down, it's just like an endless scroll of all the products that we have. And so I want to do that. And then I also, and you sent me that one link, Rar, and that's going to be very helpful when it comes to separating the sealed inventory from like the slabs and singles we're going to eventually throw up there. So I definitely appreciate that resource you sent. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Um, just because commissions suck, and if we already have websites, then why not, right? The worst that happens is that they don't sell. So, might as well give it a shot. Might as well give it a shot. What's the commission rate on TCG Player? Is it, because I know like eBay's 13%. I know when I used to stream, it was like 13%. I just hate streaming. Used to be really fun, but Whatnot kind of turned into a terrible place. So I don't really do that. So I mean, I've always Pokemon cards. I mean, started for me in third grade, back in the '90s. You know, collecting cards in third grade, taking them to the playground, getting Pokemon cards banned and stuff like that. Like, definitely always liked Pokemon. But I moved away from the trading cards, played more of the video games. Of course, third grade me did not keep his old collection. And then after like Silver, I just completely stopped Pokemon. I tried like Black and White, and it was fun. I just didn't get really deep into it. And then I just didn't touch Pokemon again. And then 151 started to come out. Like Obsidian Flames came out, they announced 151, and I'm like, oh, that's what I grew up with. I definitely need to jump back into it. And so 151 came out, and nobody even really wanted, like, people kind of jumped back into it, but it still was not as crazy or busy as it is now. And that's how I kind of first started, is I went to a card store, bought a whole display case of 151 bundles, and I ripped half of them and sold half of them. And I was just like, that's fun. I'm having a fun time selling this stuff. And next thing I know, I'm watching Pokey from on YouTube, Brian Pokey, and he's sitting there on the camera telling people, hey, you will never be able to be like me. You won't be able to get distribution. You won't be able to do any of that stuff. And I was like, okay, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. So I just started wholesaling first. I made an LLC, and then I started wholesaling through card shops that would wholesale back during that time. You can't get card shops to wholesale now. There's not enough inventory to wholesale, and they make too much money, so they're not going to wholesale to anybody anymore. I got myself distribution. I have 3 distributors, still small. I mean, I still don't get nearly as much product as any big online shop, but that kind of brought us to where we're at now, and we just kind of do what Pokey does on a smaller scale, but slowly growing. Journey Together was rough. We only got 2 booster box cases, so that was hard, and then 7 ETBs and 7 bundles, but we've just been grinding nonstop ever since 151, essentially. Even back before we had distribution, we were still just trying to hustle it, essentially, and I just really like that grind. I love doing the online website stuff. I love content creating. I wish I had more time to do it, but I love content creating. I used to stream, and I used to love streaming and ripping packs, but it takes way too much time, and so I had to cut that out, especially since it was getting in the way with work and family. And now we do the vending shows, and I have tons of vending footage that I've recorded. I just do not have the time to edit it yet, so I need to get to work on that, but I love doing the card shows. I think it's a lot of fun. My state's getting bigger and bigger with it, and soon I hope to do like the Vegas front row card show or something like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. 13%. And yeah, back when I first got on the Whatnot, I didn't know about the scams. I didn't know about like any of that stuff. And yeah, I just had no clue. And I was doing my own thing, and then I just kind of watched how Whatnot got even worse and worse as sets came on, and it just got really terrible. Really terrible. And Kai, let's take a look. All right. Booster bundle and the wheel spin. Yes, my friend. Yes. So we're going to spin the wheel for you, if you are so inclined. Boom. The wheel. And you also got... Sorry, I keep looking at different windows, and it totally just blanks out everything I'm doing. And you got a booster bundle, too. Nice. Thank you so much for getting a booster bundle. I definitely appreciate that. One moment. Bundle. And let's see. Let's see if we get lucky tonight. We have some crazy big things in the wheel, actually. We have multiple slabs. We have Surging Sparks booster boxes. There's Terrestrial Festival boxes. What else? ETBs. Like tons of big stuff in there. 151 Costco set. Let's try it. Let's try it, Kai. Good luck. Good luck. I hope we get something big. Here we go. Peer pressure from your brother. I love it. I love it. Stellar Miracle on that one. But still love that set. Still a really good set. Thank you so much, Kai. I really appreciate you. The wheel, unfortunately, did not giveth the big item tonight, but soon. Soon. The odds are like 1 in 50, so about like every 50 spins, something big comes up. But we've also been running this at card shows, so it could be coming up at any point. Who knows? The Celiurge is my favorite. The Celiurge is my favorite card in Surging Sparks. Actually, that's a lie. Second favorite. Hydreigon is my favorite right now. I have a Hydreigon problem. I have a really bad Hydreigon problem. Let's see. Okay. Hydreigon problem. We have a major one. And this is not even like how I have more. I swear I have like 2 more of these. But look at this. We have a major Hydreigon problem. I think they end up just they're a little undervalued right now, for sure. Oh yeah, the mystery product's pretty fun. I mean, definitely a risk thing. I tell everybody, you know what, if you have money to spend on something, that's for sure, you're better off just going for that. But if you're looking for a fun chance to, at worst, get a English or Japanese pack, but at best get something big, then that is what it's all about. But the other thing about doing the vending stuff is you end up having chances at like making really cool trades for stuff and getting stuff that you normally wouldn't get. And so now I have like a handful of these kicking around. I had a Bubble Mew, just personally, and now I have another Bubble Mew that I can put up for sale. I got 2 PSA 10s of that, but vending really gives you a good opportunity to kind of get the stuff you want and kind of collect it in mass for sure. Gambling on gambling. That's 100% what it is. I don't recommend it, but if you do it, then cool. But if not, it's all good. All that money that we do for the mystery product just ends up going towards our allocations, essentially. Our allocations for distribution, stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely have a Hydreigon problem. I know I got at least 2 more somewhere else, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 right here. I know I got at least 6. Let's see. And then this is the Mewtwo collection. And this is our, Mew and Mewtwo. And this is where, like, I finally got my girl card, my favorite card of all time. So, let's take a look. Got our Gold Mew. This is the metal promo. Not worth anything, but I love it. Ancient Mew. This is my favorite card of all time. Mewtwo. We love this one. Of course, 151 Mewtwo's. Ooh, Bubble Mew. That Mew. Love Mew and Mewtwo, for sure. Yeah, my allocation sucked. For Journey Together, I got 2 booster box cases, 7 ETBs, and 7 booster bundles. And usually I can get at least cases of sleeve packs. Surging Sparks on all the way back to whatever set, I could get cases of anything I wanted, booster boxes, whatever. And then sleeve cases, when booster boxes ran out, I was able to get those forever. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just not how it works now. You just barely get anything. It's rough. This was a recent acquisition right here that we're pretty happy about. I know that's been diving down in price, but it's still a cool card. And then, of course, this. I used to have 2 of them, but unfortunately I sold one a long time ago, and I never should have. Never, ever should have. I do have a handful of cards that definitely aren't worth anything. I just like how they look. And I don't go for value or popularity either. But some of my more exciting cards I like are definitely expensive. But I do have some that just aren't worth jack. But I just like how they look. I do have a handful of those. I wish I bought Gray Felt Pikachus back when they were $80 a pop. I knew they were going to go up. Like I knew that they wouldn't be that low forever, and I should have just bought the heck out of them for sure. Right? It does make it even better. For sure. For sure. Felt, velvet, whatever. I know. Oh man, I probably screwed that up too. Oof. I don't think I can do master sets. I don't think I can. The vendor in me says don't do it. I think they're really cool, but when it comes time to like selling them, it's so hard to find someone that'll just buy the whole binder. And so I think my version of a master set is just going to be getting all the chase cards, the promos and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. Whoops. Oh, I missed the $90 UPC days. Those are so nice. And back when TikTok had coupons to get them to be like $70, stuff like that. That was a good time. That was a very good time. I personally, I know that's for RAR, but I just love ripping. It's way too fun, but it's way too expensive now. So to kind of a look on how distro's working right now is distro on their websites, they just have nothing posted. Absolutely nothing posted. And they'll put down like one item that you're limited to buy, and they'll only let you buy like $200 worth of it. And then they'll message you and be like, "Oh, weird. You don't have enough to make the order happen. You need to spend at least $500." So they're like, "We have 151 booster bundles or Surging Sparks booster bundles, and we will sell them to you, but you have to pay pretty much market price on them." I'm like, "Oof, rough, rough, rough." And that's the thing. That's what I miss doing. So back before all this craziness happened, what I would do is I like to sell in bulk. And so I would get cases of booster boxes or sleeve packs or whatever. And I would let people jump onto my distro order, and I'd be like, "Hey, look, just prepay for your items. I want to make 10 to 40 bucks on top of it, depending on what your or what set it is or what's going on." And that's all I want, is that like 10 to $40 margin, which still kept it way under market, and it would still be like the high 290s per pack or something like that. And during that time, like, that was fun. I was pushing out so much stuff, and on top of that, it was, I had to like beg people to buy things. People were like, "Oh, I don't know, it's just I don't want to buy it. It's a good deal, but I don't know." And now people are like wanting to buy stuff from me for like way expensive, and I'm like, I don't even have this stuff anymore. I think we started late 2023, so we're not super old, but we've been doing it for a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna. That's the nice thing about not having a storefront, is I can go as fast or slow as I want, put as much time into it as I want or can't, depending on what my day career's doing. Or like right now we're moving, and so I'm not making too many big plays. I'm just kind of having fun and doing vending shows right now till we're done moving. And then what else? I don't know. it's just like I can give out much better deals when distro's not being stupid. Unfortunately, distro's being stupid right now, so it's harder to give out good deals like that because I don't get any deal. I'm paying market on most things. So, but once we get back to normal, I plan on just hooking everybody up just like I used to. I think so too. I think Pokemon needs to intervene and tell distro, hey, here's a set of rules you have to abide by. And then I think they need to basically then have the distros monitor what stores do, including me. Like, monitor the online stores, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and keeping it fair. And no, I'm not moving far. I'm just moving to Far West, which is further north of where I live now, but it's so much closer to the freeway that I actually get to this house faster than I did my previous house. So not too bad. It's tough for everybody. There's scammers or scalpers. That's one thing I'm kind of happy about. I don't sit there in camp stores and wait for restocks just to buy it and then immediately flip it. The only thing I'm selling is stuff that I'm getting from distro, and then stuff that I do in trades at vending shows where people come to me saying, hey, I have sold product. I'm going to sell it to you at 70% so you can have some margin, and then I flip it from there. So that's one thing I do, but that just depends on if there's people willing to. That's harder and harder to find, but just that and buying up collections. All right, my friends. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I'm sorry it wasn't as poppin' as what it could be, but like I said, I never live stream, and so I think my live stream audience doesn't exist, basically. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. 70%. So it kind of depends. I do a variable of things. When I purchase collections, I range 70 to 80% depending on what the cards are, depending on condition and stuff like that. For sealed product, I do about 70 to 75% just because the sealed market goes up and down all the time and there's supposed reprints coming out. So if things do crash, I do need to be able to account for that. And then trade-ins, I do 80%. So I mean, they're not the best rates, but if someone's willing to do it, and I fully tell somebody every time they want to come do that kind of stuff with me, I say, look, there's probably somebody there or somebody that wants to do a better rate than I do. Don't feel pressured to do it through me, but sometimes people just find the people they're comfortable with and just stick with it because they know it's going to be easy. But no, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we'll do this more often. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pick a night every week and we'll just do a little bit of stream. And whether we do anything or just hang out, whatever, who cares? We can always go bug some scammers or something. And I'm always transparent because whenever I work with people, I'd rather them know what's going on and what I have to go through and what they have to go through, and just be like, look, it kind of just sucks for all of us. So, go find a better deal. And if not, then I'm more than happy to work with you. But you all are awesome and fantastic. I could have not asked for a better night and a better night of streaming. I appreciate all of you. And I hope you all have a good night. Don't do anything crazy.